I guess, I'll keep the other one playing and let you, like, sort of double it, and then we can go back and replace it?
Yeah.
If we even need, I don't know, maybe.
I don't even remember.
Alright.
Oh my God, Sammy.
Yeah, make it bigger. Got it. Oh my God. That is fucking great.
Come here, Omar.
I got you. You can show me right there.
Oh my God, dude.
That is awesome.
Brilliant. This is all part of a process, by the way, of making an album here.
Yes, and a very important part.
Or like, initially he was like, I wanted to start out slow and then, end fast. But then I got out here, I started writing that one song, and we really liked the fast part a lot. And so we started to like arrange it and shit like that, and he heard it and he's like, no, let's start it out fast. And so now the song starts fast, and then it goes slow, and then fast, and slow and fast. But, so I did that a couple days ago, and then we finished that one. And then 2 days ago, he was like, just start on another one. The plan was just to do that one, but since we finished it up, he's like, start another one, and, just do it whatever, like, make it however you want. And I had this kind of fast riff idea. And I was like, it's a little lard-ish, the idea that I had in my head. And so then I started working it out a couple days ago, and I just did it on bass. And then we tracked it, and then yesterday I laid just one rhythm track down just so I wouldn't forget it. And then now we're doubling everything. But I think it's going to be really cool.
I think
it's starting to sound... Dude, it's just in the beginning stages. Just wait till you hear it, dude. I can already tell where it's going to go. It's going to be fucking slamming, so I'm glad that we finished that other one and we started this one. The other one's cool too, dude. We'll play you the other one so you can hear it. It came out really good too.
How many songs do you guys have so far?
For the album, I think, not counting this, I think we're at 10 or 11.
Oh, so we're almost close.
Well, the album's done with that one that I just finished. Like that's it for the record. Plus we have like another, I want to say like 5 or 6 songs that are just kind of put away that we're saving. And then I don't know what's going to happen with this one. If this one will get like put away or put on another project. Just possibility of another project that he wants to do, but we're not sure yet. Elliptica played right before us, and us, the main stage, and then Priest. And then the next night it was Dio and Kiss. Amazing. Bilbao, Spain, just beautiful there. The festival was awesome. There was an awkward experience at that festival. We got there, our bus was parked, there in the festival site, and found out where our dressing room was, and I was like, where are the showers at? And so the showers at those festivals, a lot of times, like the dressing rooms and the showers and shit like that, are usually just like trailers. They're like these like portable trailers and shit. And so they're like, oh, the shower's just opened up. They're down the hill, whatever. So I'm like, cool. So I go over there, and it's a trailer, right? And it's almost like a bunch of stalls, the showers, but not all of them have they don't have doors, and not all of them have curtains. So there's like a wall separating, like a little thing separating, kind of like a stall, but it's open out here, right? And so I'm like, fuck. I go to the shower at the very end that has a curtain. It's the only one that has like a curtain, right? So I'm like showering and shit like that, and there's nobody in there. And then as soon as I get out, dude, like I'm like drying myself off and shit like that. This dude comes in totally naked, right? And this guy looks like the drummer for Lynyrd Skynyrd. This big bearded fucking dude, long hair, you know, total road dog looking guy, right? And he's like, comes up to me and he's like, hey man, he's like, you're in ministry. And I'm like, yeah, and I'm trying to get my clothes on, like, fucking, you know what I mean? Like, as fast as I can, right? And the drains don't really work well, so there's like water everywhere, and like, you know, I'm like trying to like, dude, I'm like hovering and shit, you know, and this dude is completely naked, like that far away from me. And he's like, what time are you guys going on? And I'm like, oh, I don't know, dude, like 8 o'clock or some shit like that. And he's like, oh, my name's, I forgot his name. He was part of the Judas Priest crew. But he's wanting to have a full conversation with me. Completely naked. And I, you know, whatever. I'm like, dude, you know, let's talk once you get your clothes on, maybe. I mean, call me old-fashioned, but felt a little awkward there.
All right, let's go to work, guys.
All right. Let's do this. All right.
Where do you want me?
We can probably set him here.
Okay.
We can set him up there if you want to just stay there.
No, I can move over there.
We got cables.
I can go over there. Let me turn this off.
Up on headphones. Put a little bit of reverb on there and let them go at it. A little bit of chorusing on number 4. A little bit of reverb and let them go at it. This is going to be great. We'll fix that later. But there is one part that I want them to do that's not on the speech.
Mm-hmm.
And that's for enjoy the quiet now.
Yeah.
I want them to say that. Enjoy the quiet now.
What do you want me to say, Al?
Well, after this is
Oh,
done,
okay.
then I've got
And
this.
you'll tell me, okay.
Yeah. It's just one word, or like one sentence. That's it. This album, you're really going to like this album, Sergeant Major. You're going to like this album.
Well, I hate to tell you, but I liked Rio Grande Blood.
Yeah.
Senior Plague Road.
Yeah, that's a pretty good record. But this one's better. It's actually better.
What do you think?
Alright, let's make sure his volume's correct on the mixer and...
I'm sure he's good. So you're just going to read a little bit. I might have to adjust it, and then you'll start over.
Just read a little bit.
Yeah, just so I can get the level.
Okay. Thanks for the wild turkey and the passenger pigeons, destined to be shit out through the wholesome American guts. Thanks for a continent to despoil and poison. Thanks for the Indians to provide a modicum of challenge and danger. Thanks for the vast herds of bison to kill and skin, leaving the carcasses to rot.
Perfect.
Already digging it. This is going to work great,
Sure?
dude.
Yeah.
I'm positive.
Oh, okay.
But I have a Halloween song, I have a Christmas song. Now I've got a Thanksgiving song, and I'm thinking about maybe doing an Easter song next or something. I don't know. I'm going to cover all the holidays because your publishing spikes when they start playing a song around the holidays, and all of a sudden my checks get bigger, so I'm going to just keep singing about holidays. So this one's great. I'm a crazy bastard.
You are.
You know that. Yeah.
No. Thanks for the wild turkey and the passenger pigeons, destined to shit out through the wholesome American guts. Thanks for a continent to despoil and poison. Thanks for the Indians to provide a modicum of challenge and danger. Thanks for the vast herds of bison to kill and skin, and leaving the carcasses to rot.
Let's do that one over. And leaving the carcasses to rot.
Yeah, I fucked it up.
No, you're on a roll till then. That was good.
Thanks for the vast herds of bison to kill and skin, leaving the carcasses to rot.
Nice.
Thanks for the bounties on wolves and coyotes. Thanks for the American dream. To vulgarize, falsify, until the bare lies shine through. Thanks for the KKK, for the nigger-killing lawmen feeling their notches, for the decent church-going women with their mean, pinched, bitter, evil faces. Thanks for Kill a Queer for Christ stickers. Thanks for the lavatory aids. Thanks for prohibition and the war against drugs. Thanks for a country where nobody is allowed to mind his own business. Thanks to a nation of finks. Yes. Thanks for all the memories. All right. Let's see your arms. You always were a headache. You always were a bore. Thanks for the last and greatest betrayal. I need to do that over. Thanks for the last and the greatest betrayal of the last and greatest of human dreams. You're being nice.
No.
You're
I'm not
being
being
nice.
No. I'm going to have you hear the rest of this song, and you'll see how this fits in. If you can stick around for a while, I will show you how this works.
You tell me what you want to change, and I'll do it.
Oh, there's the one line that you wanted to change just now.
You got that. There's one other one where...
And no, I want him to do one more.
Yeah.
And then we're going to spend a couple minutes drinking while he puts in...
What was the other line that was no good?
Which one? It said that had the word decent in it.
I think you said descent.
Yeah.
And it's
What did I say?
You said descent instead of decent.
I'm a dumbass, aren't I?
Well,
Yeah. No, you're right. I remember saying it. God damn it. Yeah, decent. Decent. Jesus Christ, I'm talking about women. Okay. And the other word I fucked up when we did it was...
I think you got that one. But we're going to have you do another one just so we
Okay.
have everything.
Yeah, so we have everything.
Okay.
And Sergeant Major, it's not something that you fucked up, but I thought I pointed out this part where it says, "All right, let's see your arms." That's
Go ahead.
like Al was saying. The Burroughs is known for being a junkie. This "all right, let's see your arms" is what the cops would do to people. Like, show us your arms
50s.
to see if there's needle marks.
Oh,
So
that's what it means.
Yeah.
That's what it's, thanks for all the memories. All right, show us your arms. The "show us your arms" is like what the cops
So I
would
need
say
a
to him.
space between those two.
I'm just letting you know that's like
I
the
appreciate it.
that's the where he's coming
So
from
I
with
should
that
say,
line.
yes, thanks for all the memories.
Yeah.
Little
Right.
space.
Yeah.
All right, let's see your arms.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Now I know what you mean.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah,
That's
man.
it.
No, I didn't understand.
Hey,
I don't know what the fuck's. Let's see your arms.
wait till
Right.
you hear this kid's band. He's on our label. We signed
He's got a
him.
band?
Yeah.
What's the name of your band, young man?
Death Rock.
Death Rock.
Death Rock.
And trust me, when you listen to that stuff, you want to commit suicide.
I'd like to introduce him to my fucking doctor. And we'll take care of him right away.
Hey, get a Death Rock CD. He's gonna go see him tomorrow. Give him a
Here.
Death Rock CD. That
Where are you
guy's
from,
hot.
son?
Yeah.
From New York, upstate New York.
Okay.
You know the Finger Lakes by any chance? It's like western New York State.
No, when I was in the Corps, I spent an entire month in Pennsylvania, New Jersey. But we never wanted to go to New York. We were an inspection team for the Marine Corps.
Yeah.
Because New York was so goddamn expensive, they didn't pay us enough money.
Oh yeah.
So we draw straws who lost had to go to New York.
Had to go to New
Thank
York.
God I never had to go to New York.
I can dig that. The city is it's a fortune. Everything is so
Yeah,
expensive there.
yeah.
I mean,
In
I'm
those
from
days,
the-
they only give you $25 a day. You know, and that's food and motel
and
and.
everything. Well, I'm from the country. I'm not from the
This
city.
guy's from Connecticut.
Oh, you're up further north.
A little bit.
Yeah, you guys had a hell of a winter.
Yes, we did.
Jesus. Yeah.
No, and not only winter, but the Sandy Hook thing and the like blizzards going crazy.
Let me tell you, I'm in Pennsylvania for a month.
Yeah.
We're driving a Marine Corps staff car. We're inspecting reserve units, recruiting stations, Pittsburgh, Connellsville, Harrisburg.
Yeah. That's where my keyboard player lives, Harrisburg.
Really?
Right, well, Allentown, Harrisburg.
Got to Harrisburg and it flooded the day we went there.
It always does.
Anyway, we get to Connellsville, which is near Youngstown on the border.
Yeah, I know that's
We check in the motel. I say to the mama, I say, Mama, where's the beaver? She says, Sir, I don't understand. Now, there's three of us. An officer, me, and another enlisted. And she said, I'm sorry, we're checking in at the counter. And she said, I don't understand. I says, well, where's the ladies of the evening? She said, sir, if you're looking for that, you get out of my motel. And this captain, the young captain with me, pushing me out, says, don't listen to him. The town is a Mennonite town.
Yeah.
Needless to say, we were in the motel all night. True story.
No bar either.
So we drove up the mountains to Erie, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Way at the top, okay?
Yeah.
Drove through the mountains, got up there. We stayed at a Howard Johnson motel, and it's the only one I ever been to that had a bar with a dance band. You ever heard of that? No. I didn't even have Howard Johnson's anymore.
Jones.
Had a bar with a dance band.
Wow.
Had my uniform on. They bought me drinks all night. I was so fucking drunk I couldn't dance. I couldn't even dance. Didn't want to dance. All the old timers coming up. You know, I won the war. How about get him a drink and tell him?
That's awesome, man. That is
Oh boy. Didn't mean to give you sea stories, but both of them are true.
Oh, no.
that's cool.
Please.
But the Mennonite town
Give
blew
us
me up.
more.
Yeah.
Hey, every one of your stories is so logged into my head. You are so famous in my mind. I think I've made you even more famous than you are.
Oh yeah, yeah.
In my mind.
Miami's, yeah.
No, I'm serious. That story you told about attacking tanks with machetes, still.
Oh, that's true. In Korea,
That's what I'm saying.
we drank that Turkish shit, whatever it was. You ever drink any Turkish booze?
Turkish booze? I don't think so.
I never had, but we did in Korea. Motherfucker. Make you 9'7", iron as steel. The Turks are crazy. Oh,
Dude,
that's when they had the United Nations in Korea. And the Americans, we were stationed right next to the Turks. And I remember a few months going by, I don't even remember the month going by.
Because you kept getting their booze.
No, we go to, shit, we were going to go to our, drink 3.2 beer, go down with the Turks. We'd give them our beer. They'd think it was ice water.
The Turks.
Oh, dude. Hey, are you recording all this?
Always recording.
We gotta get Sergeant Major on a full-on.
You know the one thing that I'm
Recordings?
ashamed of,
Yeah.
that I didn't do good on Gangrene.
On Gangrene, you did great on Gangrene.
No, I was happy with Gangrene.
Yeah.
And I was happy, real proud, and when you made it number 13, the
Yeah.
marching.
Yeah.
And then you had the marching go off.
Yeah.
I listen to that more than I do the record. I get excited
Oh, that end one that we
as
did
the
there.
sound goes
Yeah,
off
no,
as
we
you're
had to
marching
do that.
every tune.
We had to do that.
Yeah, you did
Hey.
that.
This is what we're doing on this record as well. Is some of the stuff that I want you to just a few phrases. We have an exit track on this record.
We call it the mystery record, or the mystery song.
Yeah.
Number 13.
Yeah, no, but we have another one like that that's just like this.
Fades off.
Yeah, fades off, and I want you to say a few things for that. We'll get to that.
Okay.
We're going to do one more of these all the way through. If he wants to fix lines, or do you just want to do another one, Sammy?
Just do another one.
Just do another one.
Got any other lines?
No, you're great.
Win-win.
Would she'd have burned me?
Winner, chicken dinner.
That's cool.
All right.
That's cool.
Now I'm going to say what again?
Enjoy the quiet now.
Enjoy the quiet now.
That's it. That's it. Use that. Did you get that one? No, I do one more and then. Dude, listen. The rest of the session
Those
is
things
on.
messed up for
Now
you again?
we just.
Oh, I got you.
We just have you tell stories and we're just going to
Yeah.
record it. We're going to get this down in infamy, alright? This is recordable stuff.
Are we okay here?
Yep.
Yeah. Enjoy the quiet.
I'm going to keep this if you don't mind.
No. Right. Hey, Sammy, right? Enjoy the quiet now, and then we're just going to sit here and drink.
Why don't I add
Sergeant
something to it?
Major.
Why don't I add something to it?
Dude, do whatever you want. Dude,
Because you've already said goodbye, right?
no, I didn't say goodbye.
No, in the album, aren't you saying?
Yeah, I'm saying goodbye.
Right, you said
What
goodbye.
I'm saying to you is that I would kill for you if you were my commander.
Well, let me kill for you now.
All right.
You've said goodbye on this album.
Yeah, I'm done.
You're done.
Crap. But I like
Let
this
me
record.
say what, and then I'll say what you want me
You
to say.
say whatever you want to say.
And
Mr.
tell me you don't like it.
Major. No, I will not say that. I would never say
I'd
that.
appreciate you saying it if you didn't.
No, well, you know, I've gone on your shit a couple times.
Yeah.
But, listen.
Okay, you want me to say again?
You know what you are to me? You are like everything this country should be. This is everything that we should strive for. This is honor, duty, loyalty. You are the shit.
Thanks, Al.
Kids today don't know that stuff.
No.
They don't.
No.
You are the real shit. And so I'm sticking with you. I'm placing my bets on you as opposed to these posers. Alright? You're the real deal, man.
All right, now I'm going to say what again?
Enjoy the quiet now. Because
Enjoy.
I'm retiring.
Enjoy the quiet now.
Yeah. All right.
I'm
And
gonna
you
do
could say
that first.
You
and
could say
then I'm
that
gonna
a
try to
couple.
say.
You could say that a couple different ways. Whatever you want, but I think it's important that your voice is on there. Enjoy the quiet.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is from me to you. Big Al. Little Al. My Al. Your Al. Enjoy the quiet now.
That was awesome.
That was really good, and that was very heartfelt, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
I can do it another way.
Thank you, sir.
Now, you don't need to use it. I don't mean that.
No.
Because you've already said goodbye. I want them to know that somebody wants to say to Al.
You go, girl. You go. You just go.
I see somebody put R.I.P. Mikey on Facebook, and thought it was a joke. You know, I mean, it just didn't make sense. And then start scouring the internet. Before you know it, it's all over Facebook. And then, you know, I give you a buzz.
Yeah.
And you head out to the house. What was that time like?
That night really sucked, man. As you know, it was right before Christmas. The weirdest thing is that he had been here, I guess, just about 48 hours earlier, you know, if not a little less, you know. So, and clearly we were riding high, and, you know, that night was really weird. I agree. I had the same experience as you, where it was like I saw it online, and yeah, I kind of was like, I had to read it like 5 times, you know, because the first post that I had seen, I couldn't really even tell, you know, like the last thing on the end was R.I.P. Mikey, you know, and you know, and before that it was kind of like convoluted, like I didn't know what was going on, and I think I saw another one, and that was, like you said, yeah. Then you called me, and you're like, what's going on? And I was like, dude, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. And I was out here working, and I so the first thing I did was I called Angie, like, 3 times in a row. Like, she had her phone off, which she never even does. But for some reason, she had her phone off, and I kept calling her, because I was like, Angie will get to the bottom of this. Like, I don't even know what to fucking make of this, you know? And I wasn't going to say anything to Al, because I wanted to know, you know, if it was true first. And, so yeah, she didn't pick up. And then finally I'm like, I started looking through my phone, I'm like, who else do I have in here? And I had Casey's number, and I called Casey, and he confirmed it, and, I was just like, you know, it sucked. I was like, all right, I have to, like, you know, I gotta wake up Al. You know, I mean, that's, what else can I do at this point? And it sucked, man. Like, you know, I had to knock on his door, which I never do. You know, like, when he's got his doors closed, I don't do anything, you know, short of a text, you know. And, so, and that's obviously not something I was going to text. So, you know, I woke him up, and I was just like, it was weird. I was like, dude, you got to sit down. And for some reason he thought, he could see that something was wrong, but I think he thought, like, I blew up the board or something like that, you know? Or, like, lost the whole record on the hard drive from what he was telling me later, like, what he thought I was trying to say to him. And I was like, dude, I'm about to tell you the worst thing you're ever going to hear. And, yeah, and he still, you know, he's like, just tell me. And I told him, and, yeah, it was horrible. It just got worse and worse for days and days, you know? I mean, you know, I would say it's fair to say it totally ripped Al apart, you know. And, yeah, it was a horrible night, man. And we had out-of-town guests, that dude Anders, and, yeah, it was just really weird, man. And, like, it was kind of one of those things where I was just like, I kind of almost somehow in my mind still thought he was sleeping in the Blue Room. You know, like, how could he be dead in Dallas when he's going to wake up in 2 hours, and, you know, or 6 hours, and we're going to do more tracks, you know, like, so, yeah, it's a horrible night, man. And it just got worse and worse for a good, you know, obviously we shut down, you know, for like about 10 days, you know, had a horrible Christmas, and, you know, and then went to the funeral, which was also horrible, and, yeah, it's totally not a good time.
What was it like resuming on the album after that?
You know, obviously at that point it was like, you know, it had its difficult moments. I would say the funniest moment was about a day or two after he passed that we came out here and, you know, we'd been inside, you know, drinking all night and, you know, feeling sort of blue. And we came out here and we were like, all right, well, let's just listen to what we got, you know, and check it out. And in the order that we had it in at the time, like all the front songs were, you know, a lot of Sin stuff, which is, you know, the way it is, really. But then, right when it came on, I realized it was the last thing that he had done before he left was we did Mikey's Middle Finger, which, as you know, is just like the most ripping, out of control song on the record, you know, just, you know, it's like, I think like 240 beats per minute, you know, and it's like, and it was like really rough, you know, at the time, like, it was just like, you know, a double kick and a snare, and Mikey's like 3 riffs that he wrote for the song and just looped with his ridiculous solo, and like we listened to it and it's like, it's one of those situations where like you expect like the last thing that are recorded to be like some like soulful, you know, beautiful thing, you know, with, you know, all that beauty kind of shit, and it was the most, you know, abrasive, just ridiculous, totally like, you know, I dare you to even try and mix this kind of fucking song, you know. And, you know, I give him credit for that. Like, you know, for that to be the last thing that he had recorded, at least here, and I'm guessing probably anywhere. Like, I don't think he recorded anywhere in those 2 days that he was gone. And so it was kind of like, wow, that's, you know, that's this guy's final stamp, you know, on tape. And yeah, we laughed pretty hard about that, you know, which was the first time, you know, in a couple days that we had even cracked a smile. So it was cool.
And you mentioned soulful. I heard a story once that Freddie Mercury, when he wrote Bohemian Rhapsody, that he presented it to the band, and that he was like, okay, at this point, this is when we're going to start. We're going to be legato, and then this is a point where we're okay. Now this is the opera point, and there was like almost like a giggle with the band because they're like, oh my god, this song's ridiculous. There was I mean, this album has a little bit of everything. There's just a little bit of the old industrial stuff I was known for. We got metal. We have a I hate using the word soul, but we have like a singer on here that just brings a whole different element to the album. How do you feel that? Like, did you have that same kind of thing? Like, oh, we're gonna get a gospel singer now. Like, what else are we gonna throw in this?
Yeah, I mean, by this point, something like that definitely doesn't even make me bat an eye anymore, you know, like, of course we're going to get a gospel chick, you know, from the church, you know, right down the street, you know, and she rules, and she's on Dusters too. We got her back to do a couple of tracks on the Dusters, like background stuff, so, yeah, there's a lot of different stuff on the record, man, and you know, I don't think we really set out that way, you know, it just, and you know, man, honestly, there's still a lot of shit on the shelf, man, like, you know, we probably record, I mean, how many songs are on there? 10 actual songs? I would say there's, at a minimum, 8 more that are, like, you know, ready to go for some other record, you know, they just didn't get chosen for this one, but it wasn't because they sucked, it was just, you know, this record kind of took its own shape, you know.